Yeshivat Shalom Bayit, B'ezrat Hashem. Welcome back, everybody, to Yeshivat Shalom Bayit. Today is the already 11th of Kislev at night, on Sunday night. B'ezrat Hashem.
10 Kislev.
10 Kislev Zaya during the day. Today it's already after nightfall. It's 11th of Kislev. B'ezrat Hashem. We're back in Yeshivat Shalom Bayit. As always, the YouTube videos are not for men. They're only for women to learn Torah because they're not able to come to Yeshiva. Now,
5,783.
yeah, very good. Now, we are holding back with Hashem and Chazon Ovadiya in page Lamed Tet, Halachot Tet. Chatzer sheyesh ba shnei ptachim. The rabbi says what happens is you have a courtyard that has two door openings into that courtyard. Tzarich leadrik b'shneim. So you have like an the one that like Malkel has. Malkel lives in a corner house. So he has an entry on 51st, and then there's an entry. I don't know if he has an entry, but when I was growing up in Brooklyn, that's what we had. We had somebody in the corner house, especially. He has an entry into the courtyard from the street, let's say on the avenue, and then on the street that he lives. So there's a front door to the courtyard, and then there's another like a back door. Like in Brooklyn, it's very common. They call that corner houses. Usually have that. They have an entry from the garage, like into the courtyard. So this is what we're talking about specifically. This is what we're talking about. The Hatzer, your courtyard going into the house has these two openings. What do? You must light Çhanukah and all on both of the openings. Why? Because what? Livin Nishmat Aysara Bat Mazal. B'ezrat Hashem, Ruach Hashem Tanachanu V'Ganenu B'ezrat Hashem. Chaim ben Chana, Ruach Hashem Tanachanu V'Ganenu B'ezrat Hashem. Also the Refuat Shlema Lekol Am Yisrael B'Chlalam Lechaya Bat Leah. What? Refuat Shlema. And also to Chaim ben Regina Refuat Shlema B'ezrat Hashem. Also Refuat Shlema Baruch ben Tamara. Boris Baruch ben. Okay. Anyway, B'ezrat Hashem, Hashem will send Refuat Shlema. Now, why do you must light two candles, both locations? Mipnei hachashad. People will start talking about this guy that he's not a religious Jew. Because if people will see that one of the door openings, an entrance to the courtyard, does not have lights of Chanukah, they will think that he didn't light the candle of Chanukah alone. Why should I concern myself what other people think? Because it says in the Torah, "V'yitem nikiyim lifnei Hashem v'lifnei Yisrael." The Torah says that you must be careful what people think about you, because it says in the pasuk that you should be clean and before Hashem and the entire Am Yisrael. And therefore, the Torah warns us not to be nichshad. People shouldn't think about you that you know fulfill mitzvah properly. Therefore, you must light the candles on both openings. Ela, yes. Ela sheyavarech al ner al Chanukah shebapetach harishon. However, where does he light and make a bracha? The bracha is made only on one opening. V'yiftor min habracha hadlakat shebapetach hasheni. And with that, the lighting, he should be pater the lighting of the second opening into the courtyard. So again, he makes only one bracha and has kavanah for both. Shulchan Aruch Siman Tav Reish Ayin Aleph. ויש אומרים שבזמן הזה שהכל מדליקים בתוך הבית מבפנים ואין שום היכר לבני רשות הרבים. However, this day and age, because most people live in apartments and most people live even in houses that are like condominiums, especially in Eretz Yisrael, right? And most people still light in houses, even in the private houses. And therefore, people don't usually have a custom of lighting by the door entrances, even though in Yerushalayim there are many people who have this beautiful custom, and I follow that custom very well. Always, every year we light outside of the house, on the porch. Not like Chabad, like a Ben Ish Chai, like a Chabad. Right away, you're throwing me into the Chabad picture. Baruch Hashem, I have nothing against Chabad. I'm not Chabad. I follow the Ben Ish Chai. We light outside. Chabad does not light outside. I didn't see ever Chabad people in the house that light outside. Only the shuls light outside. Chabad shuls. Again, there's no mitzvah, and you cannot be fulfilling mitzvah in the Chabad shul. You have to fulfill the mitzvah in your house. No, I do not like Chabad, because again, we do like Ben Ish Chai. You're supposed to light outside, and we already spoke about it. Ovadiya says also you're supposed to be lighting outside. That is the best place, and also as low to the floor as possible, just about over 9 inches and above. But then between 9 inches to 80 inches, between 9 inches and 30 inches is the best spot to light the Chanukah candles. We already learned it before. Last week we learned that. Okay, and therefore, he says, the rabbi, since most people light inside the house today, so people will not know. There is no difference if you light it out over there. Even though the courtyard has 4 entrances, the man has a mansion, and he has 4 entrances, one on Avenue 5, one on Avenue 6, one on Street 7, one on Street 8. He has such a house. People have such a house, especially in New York. It's not a big deal. No, it's costly. It's costly, but let's say he has a house. So basically, you need the 200. No, sometimes not. 200 by 1,000. That's going to be too long of a house. But anyway, so let's say you have a small street. Sometimes they have like a narrow street. A person has a house. Oh, like in Brooklyn we have that on East 5th Street and Avenue I and J, where they have like small intersections. They have one houses, and basically the house is being surrounded by 4 streets around it. So he has openings from all of them. Where does he light? The rabbi says even though you have 4 openings, you light only by one of them, by the window where everybody will see anyway. And this is what people do.
אם הוא נמצא בקומה, פנטהאוז, למעלה, בקומה 20. יש שם רוח. הם ישים מנורה בחוץ?
Again, it's not going to help anything. Over there, lighting a menorah on a porch, nobody will see. No, there is nobody sees unless. So we learned that last time. We learned that last week in the mitzvah, and you'll see. Not you, the ladies will see that in the previous video we discussed. The mitzvah of lighting on the 20th floor only applies by the door, or by the window. Only if people
window outside. We got the.
And I finish. It will only apply if there's another 20-story building across the street from you. If there's a 20-story building, like in Brighton Beach, they have houses. Everybody looking at each other. They have windows all over. So yes, if you're lighting on the 40th floor, all the neighbors on 40th floor will see you. Or the 41st floor, the 39th floor, they will all see you. So that's good. Then you light on the porch. In the again, by the door. You walk into the door all the time? No. The only thing outside that you light is by the door where you're going in and out.
לא, אני אומר לך על דלת של חצר, יש שם, אתה יודע, בפנטהאוז, למעלה יש לך דלת שיוצא לחוץ, לא נכנס מאינטרס.
I understand. So then you don't light it by the door. You could light it anywhere that will be visible for people. If you have some kind of structure that in the middle of a porch, on the 20th floor, everybody will see you, and you light it in the middle of a porch, then it's good. It's okay. איזה רוח? Okay, Baruch Hashem. Then you buy a special glass case and you put it inside, which I have all the time. Beautiful. Beautiful. You want to beautify the mitzvot. Till now, in Brooklyn, we had a cheap glass from Eretz Israel, a glass makeshift. Today we have a whole, like a house. Beautiful, nice structure. You put a menorah in there. You can see it from all the corners. The real doors. Yeah, of course. Yeah. How much it cost me?
Because cold right?
$89. Go to Eichler's.com and you'll find it. Here's a plug for Eichler's. I don't get commission from them, don't worry. Okay, Yud. You ready? Halacha Yud. מברכים ומדליקים נרות חנוכה בבית הכנסת לפרסום הניסה. So again, this is what we just spoke about. If there's a mitzvah of Chabad, beautiful what Chabad does, but nobody is yotzeh with Chanukah with the Chabad. Can be yotzeh. First of all, there's many problems. One of the problems that they have is that they use gas, actually, propane. Right. Yeah. Okay. They also have many have electric by Chabad, and many use propane gas. You cannot be yotzei with none of them, right? Not electric, not gas. However, we have a custom by Sfaradim to light at night and in the day in the Beit Knesset. Okay, והוא מנהג ותיקין. This is a minhag which is very, very old minhag. To light in the Beit Knesset, we're going to page Mem Zayin. And therefore, to do that. Again, nobody is ever yotze with lighting Çhanukah in Beit Knesset. It cannot be. It's impossible. Okay. Why? Because it has to be your house, not Hashem's house. Yud Aleph. בכותל המערבי המנהג פשוט שמברכים ומדליקים נרות חנוכה. What about הכותל המערבי? The light you also can over there. It's not Chabad, but it looks like Chabad, right? They have a huge big candle over there. Yeah, okay. Over there you make a bracha. Ben mincha le'arvit. You make a bracha also between arvit, mincha and arvit on the kotel arvit. V'yesh b'davar pirsum nisa, and that's a big of mefarsem of spreading the miracle. V'chen katav b'sefer az nitberu chelek vav amud kuf lamed zayin. So over there it's wrote down ורבותינו ורבבות אפרים, חלק ד' עמוד אוקיי, over there. עמוד ש"ט זין, עוד סמ"ך ג'. י"ב. נוהגים במסיבות הנערכות בעולמות בלילי חנוכה. The people who make parties in wedding halls on Chanukah night, right? So the custom is שמשמיעים בהם דברי תורה לקרב את ישראל לצור מחצבתם, להדליק נרות חנוכה עם הברכות בשם ומלכות, ושום פרסום מניסה, ויש להם על מה שיסמוכו. So the rabbi is making drashot, they're making parties, many people do that, many organizations make beautiful things, they invite the Kehilas like Lubavitch and Baruch Hashem, many others, not just Lubavitch, Baruch Hashem, in Am Israel there's thousands of organizations. Not just Lubavitch. I know you only know Lubavitch because you live in Hollywood. But Baruch Hashem, there's other ones. Hasidish organizations left and right in Brooklyn. They make beautiful mesibot. In Eretz Israel, there's thousands of organizations, different kehilot, make beautiful things. One of them is going to be Arachim. There's a lot of people who do kiruf especially. They like to do these things. They make people come closer to Hashem. And they make a big Pirsum Nesa. And therefore, they're going to do that. They're going to make a bebracha, hadlakot bebracha over there.
White House doing too.
In the White House, American White House also. The presidents. I forgot. Yeah, they will invite all the Jews. Yeah, Biden is going to light. I don't know if he makes a bracha, but anyway.
אבל הוא אומר כן זה ברכה שם. אני בטוח שהזמין שם יהודי. בשביל פרסום הנס הוא צריך ברכה צריך להגיד. לא הוא, יהודי צריך להגיד, זה רב בטח להגיד.
כן, כן. יש להם על משהו לסמוך. What's the difference between Olam and the White House? The same thing. White House today is a party house. Why would it be Avodah Zarah? I don't understand. Explain to me, please. Why? What's inside the White House that's over Avodah Zarah? Church? They don't have a church outside the house. It's outside of the house. Yeah. Across the street they have a church for White House. Inside the White House there's no church. In the olden times in the castles of the Christian monarchs they had churches. Really. One time when my wife took me to not a London Tower, we were in the Windsor Castle. Windsor Castle. You go there, you pay them, I don't know, 30 pounds to go in, and you just walk around and look at all the what's in the movie, what's in the movies. You know, whatever is in the movies that you get for free, you could see on 30 pounds. You could actually pay 30 pounds and to get in. The problem is, I had to ask to get out on the different exit because they wanted me to walk through a church. They have an abbey inside inside the castle. This is called this was the king's abbey. The king had his own church in the palace.
I'm thinking by Levant they have to.
No, they don't have that. No.
Ajazir they have.
What?
Maybe I don't know. Ajazir.
You could hear whatever you want, but I'm telling you it's not true. Maybe the White House, they have a big church, very big church across the street over there.
Across the street, yes, there was a big balagan with that.
There was a bomb, yeah, whatever.
But no, around this time, maybe he has a chapel or something, but no, a church,
No.
They cannot do it formally because there has to be separation between state and religion. Yeah. So
that's a big problem. You cannot mix it. But if you want to come to White House, they'll serve you glad kosher meal and everything.
I don't know nowadays if they still do that.
Of course they do. Yeah, of course. This is as I said, people will spend money on food anytime.
בעצמם בגלל כשרות הם עושים את זה עד היום, בגלל שזה נקי. הפרזידנט רוצה לאכול נקי, הם עושים כשרות שם, אין בעיות.
President will have shrimp.
לא, היום גויים אוכלים באמת, היום גויים מחפשים באמת, לא צוחק איתך, היום גויים מחפשים מסעדות כשרות, למה הם אומרים לי, we know, we Jewish, like the restaurant is really clean, we like...
Mr. Yitzchakov, you go to the White House, everything is clean there, it's like a pharmacy. They do everything on their own there, first of all. Everything is made in the White House. Nothing comes in from outside. They cook from A to Z on fresh everything themselves. From scratch, everything. Okay? What the president's meal a day costs what you pay your monthly rent or a mortgage. Whatever you pay monthly mortgage, this is a daily meal cost the president of the United States. Okay? These guys spend a lot of money on their chefs. Don't worry. All right. Halachah Yud Gimel. Food is number one over there. I had a friend who used to go there.
Did you bet?
To White House. Huh?
You bet?
Yeah, we did. Mem Chet. Page Mem Chet על Ovadiya. הלכה י"ג. המנורה של נרות החנוכה בבית הכנסת שמניחים אותה על השולחן לימין ארון הקודש. So now the question is which ימין? So in the בית המקדש, בית הכנסת קטן, like here, we write the Çhanukah and it should be placed to the right of the aron. So which side is that? שהוא צד דרום של בית הכנסת. So this is what? This is מזרח. מזרח. The Rom is there, Tzafon is there. So the Çhanukah has to be towards the rabbi's seat. Where the rabbi's seat's over there, they have to light the Çhanukah in this room. I don't know where they're going to light it here, but...
הם שמים פה, בדיוק הם שמים על זה.
על מה? על הבימה?
על הבימה.
על הבימה הם שמים כל הזמן.
וואי. ספר תורה, בלגן, what does that?
לא, זה ספר תורה, מה זה קשור? מה זה קשור?
Fall down, מה זה?
כל יום, בלילה.
During the night and the day you're supposed to light. And every day you have Sefer Torah. What's the question? You don't do it on the bima.
כן, אז אם אבל זה.
Should put on the rabbi's seat over there. Big deal.
כן, אבל מה זה, אתה רוצה להגיד שהנרות פה נדקים פה כל לילה 24 שעות? מה פתאום?
צריכים להדליק ביום ובלילה. בלילה אין ביום.
This is a big bima. When they had COVID, they had one person reading the scroll over there, and the other person was reading the other scroll on this side.
What does that mean?
The Bakure was over there.
Okay.
And the person who was reading the Torah, the person who was giving the Aliyah was on this side.
So therefore?
This is, you feed two, you can feed one on the
כן, זה לא נדע כל לילה.
it's a big bima.
לשעה, לחצי שעה, זהו.
What are you talking about? You light it in the night and in the morning
Okay,
it's going to fall down.
This year you're going to see what's going on.
Okay. We'll see.
We will see.
We'll fix it if there's any problem.
Okay.
It's not a problem. Same thing we do on the shul too. We do same thing.
And the bima?
You put on the... כן, לא, אנחנו שמים בצד.
Never saw in my life.
לא, שמים את זה בצד, אבל הוא מתחבא.
On my life I never saw somebody put Çhanukah and the bima for a danger.
Whole day.
It doesn't matter. You don't put it on the bima. That's where you use it. The bima is used. Okay. Anyway, listen. We'll see. Every shul I know they always put it in the corner table with love. Yeah. Most shuls. In Landau's they used to have right next to the bima, but it's its own stand. It had its own huge thing, and each candle was like this big in Landau's. Literally, like huge candle.
No, here's the menorah.
And they do not light oil.
The Çhanukah is right there. You can see it. It's right there.
And it's what, oil?
Yeah, we use oil.
You buy pre-packed oil?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, next. So, בכנסת מניחים אותה על שולחן, okay, we already explained that, שכן המנורה שהייתה באחד של בית המקדש הייתה בצד דרום. Why? Because in בית המקדש, the Çhanukah, the menorah, was standing on the southern side. כמו שאמרו בבית בקמה, it's told in the Gemara בבא בקמה, קו ה' עמוד ב', שולחן בצפון ומנורה בדרום. So שולחן was on the north side of the היכל, I guess, and the menorah was on the south side. ויש שמסדרים את הנרות,
שולחן בצפון, נרות בדרום, מה זה קשור? לא הבנתי כלום.
So he's telling you what, the שולחן would be on that side, לחם הפנים, and the menorah would be on that side. What's the problem? What's not קשור? I don't understand.
לא, חשבתי שולחן של המנורה. חשבתי שולחן של המנורה.
זה לא כבוד לחם הפנים. ויש שמסדרים את הנרות בין מזרח למערב. So now, which way do you light the candles? Okay, so you have מזרח למערב. So it looks like the candles will be faced to the tzibur.
Yeah.
Right? So you'll be facing the tzibur, You put one candle, then you put a second candle, then you light from second to the first.
אז
Always.
כאילו אנשים
Just like you do at home.
בשביל קהילה עושה את זה כביכול.
Okay, okay. That's like you do at home. If you're lighting by the door, you're facing people, you're putting one here, second here, third here, fourth here, and then you light backwards, right? Like Hebrew script. You're putting it on. No, sorry.
You put it in Hebrew, you light it in English.
Right, you put it in Hebrew. No.
אתה מתחיל מפה.
And then you write this way, right? You write this way, and people will see that you're writing that Hebrew script. When you're writing it from right to left, and they're going to be reading from left to right. Okay? So that's what I wrote. ויש שמסדרים אותה בין צפון לדרום, נהרה או פשיטה. So again, the question is, the menorah is standing this way, or the menorah is standing this way? Okay? Hello? That's the question that Rabbi says. Whatever you do, whichever you do is also good. But again, so it's a question. The menorah, it's standing facing this way, so you're lighting that way, or you're lighting this way. That's the nafkamina. Halacha Yud Dalet. נוהגים שהשליח ציבור או הרב של בית הכנסת מדליק בבית הכנסת נרות החנוכה. However, some custom have that the shliach tzibur writes, or the rabbi of the בית הכנסת writes. ויש נוהגים שהשמש מדליק. This is the best custom. We give the mitzvah to shamash. Right? ומכל מקום טוב שלא ייתנו לקטן להדליקם בבית הכנסת משום פרסום ניסה בכבוד הראוי. However, in some Hasidic shuls, I saw children lighting. It's not good. Doesn't matter. We're going to learn that soon. Obviously, shamash is the best. Why shamash?
Because he's the one, they sort of like the balabait.
מי השמש פה?
Shamash, whoever the shamash cleans up the shul.
עכשיו, המזרחי.
Whoever is the shamash of the
He's the
shul.
gabbai.
No, gabbai is not the shamash. It has to be shamash. What? I don't know Mizrahi.
מזרחי. היא שמש?
He's not shamash, gabbai.
He's the gabbai.
מי זה שמש?
Whoever shamash, you come over here for a few days, clean up the streets.
You know what I mean? Shamash is the right hand on the rabbi. They always...
No, shamash is, first of all, the rabbi most of the time is shamash.
שמש, הוא משמש את הרב. משמש כל...
משמש את הקהילה, לא שמש של הרב.
משמש את הקהילה?
בטח. מה קרה לך? Why we give it to shamash? Because in the olden days, shamash had a position and the most was not the most respectful, not the respectful position.
The most disrespected position, maybe.
That's right, the most unrespected position.
I used to be. That's how I know.
So you're gonna rebuild the structure. What's the big deal? Now you're gonna be lighting candles. It's a big thing. Kavod. So shamash. What do you mean? My Zaidi was a shamash in the shul.
That's it's beautiful.
When I was healthy, I was a shamash also.
They say that Gershon be involved in positions of.
What?
Gershon be involved in positions of leadership in the synagogue.
Shamash is not a leader. No, every rabbi is a shamash, by the way. That's the rule. Okay, you don't know this rule? The rabbi is the shamash of the shul. What do you think?
I have seen him do things that other people don't want to do. So.
Okay, that's it.
אני זוכר, אליעזר היה עושה את זה.
מאיפה? מי זה אליעזר?
בן שער פתאום. הבן של הבכור היה
Okay, it's a big honor to be shamash of the shul. I'm telling Yosef not to give it up so fast, but he's giving it up. I don't know what to do with him.
I already gave it up before.
אני יכול לעשות את זה.
No, we'll give it back then. We'll make sure he takes it back. What? You have to fight with Yosef first.
No, okay.
Yeah, I don't think you can match him. I don't think physically.
Look, guy, if you have problem, no problem. I'm here.
Physically, I don't think you would match him. But what's his name? Okay, you done. So הציבור, okay. מכל מקום טוב שלא ייתנו. Okay, the very important, don't give a child. Which I, by the way, saw in the Hasidic shuls in Brooklyn. They allow children under bar mitzvah to light candles Hanukkah. And again, it's not kavod, the rabbi says here. You have to give it to an adult, preferably or gabbai or the shul, or the rabbi of the shul, or shliach tzibur, a memuneh, a usual shliach tzibur, not some guy just converted tonight and then became a shliach tzibur, somebody who is constantly shliach tzibur because he's an honorable position, or a rabbi, or the best is to give it to shamosh. Tetvav, let's do one more halacha, and then we will complete for tonight, and we'll do Gemara. Im en asara anashim bebet hakneset. What happens? The rabbi says if there are not enough 10 people in the beit knesset, en levarech al adlakat nerot haChanukah, you're not allowed to make a adlacha until you have 10 people. Ki pirsum nisa lo shayach bepachot me'asara Over there in Bet HaKnesset, you must have 10 people to make a bracha. ואם ידוע שלאחר מכן יבואו עוד אנשים וישלמו למניין, however, if the time is running short, and people will still come to make it Persum Nisa, there will be 10 people there, no problem, you can make a bracha. Okay? בשום מניין. ויראו את הנרות החנוכה דולקות, and as long as those 10 people will see the Hanukkah lighting, רשאי השליח ציבור להדליק בברכה, ואף נשים וקטנים שהגיעו לחינוך, מצטרפים לעשרה. Anyone, women or even children, which are really at the age of חינוך, 6 and up, they are already able to participate and be counted as stand for הדלקת נר חנוכה to make a brachot. So now, this is saying, we have 2 minyanim here, Arvit. The first minyan is about 4 hours before the second minyan. Right? By the time already there will not be candles. If we have a minyan, the second minyan, we're going to make a bracha with the second bracha to make a bracha, adlaka for the 10th, for 925 Arvit, as is a custom here. That's what yeshiva is all about. Have a wonderful day.